Episodio 160.
Brother F.
Ooh.
We got Lourdes Bigio in the house. That means I get to start with some R&B.
Chill.
The first guest to pull up with a glam squad. Shout out London, the makeup artist. Shout out Dolly on the hair.
Oh, yeah.
Roy Raps in the building. Let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun.
Groove theory. What you know about that? Oh.
Vibe out with your boys, ladies. If y'all know the words, I need to hear y'all sing along. Shout out to the family in the building.
Hell yeah.
Little man on the keys.
Getting in.
Shout out to Sis behind the cam. Photo shoot after this. Sing the song. All my ladies, hold up.
Oh.
I'm gonna play y'all national anthem.
Oh, here we go. What you got?
Oh yeah.
This is your national anthem.
My bad. All my ladies. No, I'm playing. Let me play the real national anthem.
Oh, here we go.
My favorite classic joints. And I'm gonna end it right here. Sing along.
This guy. You should have seen him when this came on at the 50th.
Y'all lucky I'm not standing up right now singing these joints. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, the queen.
Shout out to Lourdes in the building.
Shout out to Lourdes. We're gonna get into the everything that's going on. First, I need to hit a little bit of the hook. Bye. Shout out to all the ladies. Cause you ain't around.
This guy just cut it off.
Baby.
Like that. You worse than the DJ from yesterday.
What's up? Lourdes, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Give me some love on the dap. Let's go. Episode 160, the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. I am the brother Burns.
As always, to the left.
To the right of me, the
No,
brother
not.
VS.
Yeah, now it's on the right. We be switching too much.
In the building, we have the founder of the What's Happening Now magazine. We also have the founder and host of What's Happening Now radio show. Shout out to DTF Radio.
That's right.
We have host of Coming Soon, Café con Lourdes, Pour Me a
right.
Cup. We have the director, producer, writer of the Love is Love movie.
Love is love.
Miss Lourdes Bigio.
No.
No.
It's not Bigelow.
Dime.
Bigio.
Bigio. My bad. I'm thinking of some old school.
Yeah, this guy watches too much wrestling. He watches too much
Bigio, perdón. Shout out to you, though. You got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even mention you are also an artist manager.
Yes.
Showtime TV's on the roster. Shout out to him. Truth Y? That's the name? Truth Y. Shout out to him. And of course, Roy Raps in the building. Shout out to him. So let's start there. How did you get into artist management?
Before that, don't forget Nimrod Federal. Have him on the roster too.
Nimrod Federal.
Yes.
Yes, my bad. You also manage him. That's a full roster right there.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get into artist management?
I was dragged in.
Who dragged you in?
I would say it started 2009. I used to be in the clubs all the time.
Okay.
Back then, I had a business called Sunny Do Entertainment, which deal with adult intimate accessories.
Okay.
So I was always in the club promoting it,
Nice.
and I met people there, and I met a promoter that wanted me to promote his artist.
Okay.
And then later on, his artist became my artist.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
who
And
was
that's-
your first artist?
Hood Marines. It was a group of hip hop and R&B singers.
Okay.
From Jersey.
Shout out to them. Oh, from Jersey. Big up to
Nice.
Jersey. Absolutely. Shout out to them. You still see them or like interact with them? You still
I'm still cool with them.
Yeah.
I mean, they broke up because everyone goes through things.
Right.
But I'm still cool with them.
That's what's up.
And how was your first experience managing an artist? Did you have any experience? Was you just freestyling?
I didn't have any experience, but it was fun. And because I have a lot of resources and I build a relationship, it was easy for me to get them involved in certain things and events that they've never been involved with.
Okay.
Nice.
So I did take them to a different level.
So
Absolutely.
that's what a good manager's supposed to do. What's your favorite aspect of managing artists?
Taking them to a different level.
And now I'm gonna ask you the reverse. What's your least favorite aspect of managing artists?
The least. You know, I don't know, to be honest with you, because I really don't know what's the least.
All right. I know it can't be easy dealing with different, artists, and of course, artists being humans, everybody has a life going on.
Yeah.
I've been blessed that every artist that I work with, they are doing it up. Like they so busy.
Right.
They're not just up and coming.
Okay.
Like they really got stuff going on. So it's easy when they give you stuff to do.
Right.
I don't really have to work so hard.
Okay.
So every artist that I work with, it's just easy for me.
Shout out
I'm
to
very
that.
picky, so I don't work with everyone.
True.
Now I've noticed your artists like interact, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think the brother Showtime. I feel like he's worked with the brother Roy Raps, and they all kind of perform together. Is that done on purpose? Are you breeding like a?
They don't perform with each other, but they know each other.
Okay.
I think Roy Raps just met Showtime through me.
Okay.
I knew Showtime for many years when he first started out. We both started out at the same years. He knew Nimrod before I knew Nimrod. And then I met him after Nimrod. So they all familiar with each other. The newest one is Truth Y. He's from VA.
Okay.
So I know that Rap had a history, which I'm just finding out that he used to perform with Nimrod also.
Okay.
And so now, it's like I put them in an event where they actually perform together. Well, not together as a group, but
they perform at the same
but
event.
not all the time, just certain events.
Right. No, I mean it's dope one way or the other. You being the kind of like the connection, right? The one that's connected to all of them. So if they all come together,
but they're all different. So
no,
they're all at a
course.
different level.
Yeah.
I cannot have them all in one. All the
you
time.
don't want them competing.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be at odds with someone that your manager is also managing. So I think that's very dope. And I look forward to having more of your artists come through the show so we can get to know them.
Okay, great.
I was really looking forward, pardon me, VS.
Right,
I was really looking forward to the event tomorrow. That's been rescheduled. So when it is rescheduled, please let us know so we can pull up.
Would you be open to like managing like DJs or even actors or different or even different genres of like instead of just hip hop?
It's not just hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm not. Everyone thinks I'm just hip hop. I'm really not.
Right.
My favorite is reggaeton and reggae. I love that music, but for some reason I keep getting pulled into the hip hop culture.
Right.
But that's not what I'm about. I'm just everything. So I don't want. I have a DJ that we spoke about maybe managing him, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. But definitely. I have a woman now that does nonprofit. I may be working with her too. So
nice.
Dope. Congratulations. How did you come across Truth Y out in BA?
Truth Y, he's managed by his father. So his label is his father. And I met them last year at showcases. And I guess his father observed me a lot. He studied what I do. And then this year, he was like, Sonny, we want you.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh, okay. And I like Truth Y because he's like a lyricist. And he's very clean. He's still young and he's different. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, we want you to be partner and management to Truth. And I accepted.
So now you said something in that last sentence, right? I introduced you as Lourdes Bigio, but you're also commonly known as Sunny Do.
Yes.
So where does Sunny Do come from?
Well, Sunny Do, I started out 2008. Sunny means I'm bright, and Do means I'm going to do exactly what I say I'm going to do. So Sunny Do, one N. And that's my Sunny Do Entertainment, and that's how we started.
And that's the name of the management company?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
So everybody, make sure y'all looking out for that. Make sure you're following at Sunny Do, right?
Sunny Do, yeah. One N.
At Sunny Do, one N on the gram. Keep up to date with all the stuff that's going on. Now, we started off with your artists. Shout out to all of them once again. Nimrod, Federal, Showtime TV, Truth Y, and the homie Roy Raps. Now, let's get into the star of this show for episode 160 of the GAHHDcast, Miss Sunny Do. You got a lot going on.
Hell yeah.
I really do.
Yes.
But you know what? I love to keep busy.
Good.
That's my way.
I feel like you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You know, I love to keep busy because if I'm hurting, I like to I put everything into my work.
Right.
Okay. Whatever I'm going through is my work. That's how I keep myself busy and not wanting to feel pain or anything like that. So that's why I keep myself busy.
What happens when there's no pain?
When there's no pain?
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm still working.
Doesn't mean you take a break.
Good. Yes. Don't let the pain be the
I
only
love
motivator.
to create. I love to create.
What was your first creation?
Back in the day, Sunny Entertainment.
Okay.
The adult intimate accessories.
Yeah.
Is that still?
That's still active.
It's still active.
It's still active.
Something you're still interested in?
I put it on pause for a little bit when I started my magazine, but it's still active.
All right, so let's
you
get
need anything, I got you.
There you go, ladies. At Sunny Do. That's Sunny with one N. Get yourself right for the summertime. Get that little rose. I hear good things about it. Actually, Rose, y'all owe me a check, bro, because I've been talking about the Rose for like 6 months. I swear to God, I've sold at least 20 of these joints.
Really?
So y'all need to holler at me and cut me a check.
So how does the Rose work?
The Rose stimulates the ladies' private areas and helps them reach climax at a rather rapid pace, I've heard.
You said private area, so you mean like the clit?
Yes,
so,
the clitoris is stimulated by
clitoral.
And I've heard if you throw that joint on like level 3,
level, you know the level?
you're gonna want to marry it, bro.
This guy, yo.
How many levels?
Get this guy a check for real, bro.
Yo, cut me a check. I ain't fucking with y'all, bro.
He knows how to sell this shit.
I'm heavy promotion on the Rose, yo. So what made you want to start a magazine, and when did that occur?
Oh my God. Once again, when I started studying entertainment and I was in the clubs, I was approached by one of my brother's good friend. He called family, whatever. They had a magazine out in Orlando. Okay. They wanted me to create the New York market because they were like, you always out and you deal with a lot of artists.
Right.
And I was like, okay, what I got to do? Just send them all the information and they'll create it for me. I was the editor of that magazine, and that's how I started.
And it's digital or print? Or
I was going to ask.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, okay.
So when's the next episode dropping? The next issue.
I just dropped an issue. Well, actually, it's dropping this week. Okay. And then I'm actually doing special limited edition right now. Okay. Where I'm only having like a 16-page, and I'm acknowledging those that deserve, the flowers. They're flowers right now. Right. So that's what I'm doing.
Dope. Definitely let us know when it drops. Send over a copy. And everybody keep on the lookout. It's still happening. What's happening now? New York or New York?
Yeah, this is What's Happening Now, New York Magazine.
I totally spelled that wrong. What's Happening Now, New York Magazine. Definitely make sure y'all stay in tune with that. And then that branched off into the radio show?
Yeah.
Had you done radio before?
I did blog talk radio.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what was the difference between that and the What's Happening Now?
Well, blog talk was through the phone, and you manage everything to your laptop, and everyone calls in. And What's Happening on New York Radio Show is a broadcast live, and it's at the station, so it feels really real, which it is.
It's actual radio.
Right.
Yeah. And how long has that been in effect?
We're going to make 6 years now, September 17th.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wow,
cheers to that, man. Everybody over at the What's Happening Now radio show. And that's still available on DTF Radio?
Yeah, What's Happening Now New York radio show, yes.
And you have co-hosts, I believe.
I have my co-host, Melvin Taylor. I have my DJ, Frank Wizzy. I'm on every Sunday from 1 to 2.
Tune in. Absolutely. DTF Radio, What's Happening Now radio show. Give me those names again, DJ and co-host.
DJ Frank Wizzy and my co-host, Melvin Taylor. He's been with me since day one.
Frank Wizzy and Melvin Taylor. Shout out to y'all, DJ Frank Wizzy, Melvin Taylor. What's Happening Now, the radio show available on DTF Radio. But when I asked what was the difference, I didn't mean the technical difference.
Okay.
What was the difference as far as formatting? What did you create differently?
The production of it.
Okay, well, once again, the blog talk is just through the phone, and you have you have your laptop, and engineer everything on, and you can see who's calling and stuff like that. And then the radio show, I actually go there, and it's all there. I have to like put the volume up, all that, and that's the difference. And actually having the guests come face to face.
Right. Okay.
Right. And you learned all of that like there in real time.
Self-taught.
Shout out to that.
Self-taught. Everything I do, self-taught. Magazine, everything.
Right.
Wow.
It's really tough, but I do it.
Dope. We've spoken before about living in an age where you can kind of do whatever you want to do, so long as you're willing to learn it and put in the work and produce it. So, making a magazine happen, making a radio show happen. That's super dope, and congratulations. Anybody out there, whatever your desire may be, whether it be photography, whether it be making movies, whether, whatever it is, you literally have that power in your hand. You carry it around every day. It's just got to be something within you to make you go out there, put in that work.
I had no choice to do that, but I did it.
Why do you say you had no choice?
Because I didn't get help when I needed it.
What didn't you get help with?
Okay, so let's say when the magazine, they created everything for me. I send them the information, they created everything. When I wanted to do my own, I didn't know who to contact. So when I contacted them to help me,
to teach you,
right? What do I have to do? Who's gonna print the magazine for me? Like, I didn't get nothing.
No, they're not gonna teach you. Yeah.
So I said okay, and I just started doing my own research. I'm lucky that I'm blessed that I have very few mentors in this industry that I could call anytime I want and get any information. And it's time when it was 3:00 in the morning, I used to call my mentor. He'd be like, you don't need a validation. You already know what you want to do.
Right.
And I did it and self-taught everything.
He was absolutely correct. I like that you mentioned mentors. I feel as though people are not respecting the mentor enough, right? So
they're reluctant. Yeah.
It's almost necessary to have 1 to 3 mentors, throughout your life that are going to help you achieve and reach that next level. So everybody, I'm not going to say make sure you go out and get a mentor, but if a mentor is available and someone is willing to teach you stuff, to help you grow and your brand grow, like definitely take advantage of that, bro. There's so many people that almost frown upon that.
That's stupid, because you could always learn something from somebody else that's already been there and done what you're trying to do.
What it is, when you have someone that did something great for you, and then they go on their own, they don't want you to be greater than them.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. Listen, all my years in this industry, it's been, for me, hate from guys.
Yeah.
Hate from guys, yeah. I'm not surprised, bro.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine
the level of cutthroat, the industry's cutthroat. But then when it comes to women trying to make it, like, it's still a good old boys club in a sense.
Yeah.
But
that's okay, because every no I got, I made a yes.
Yeah,
I created my own platform every time I got a no.
Exactly.
That's right.
You still control the destiny, just because this door says no.
Exactly.
Shit, if all the doors say no, make your own fucking door.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what you're already out there doing, which is dope. So let's say somebody wants to get featured in What's Happening Now New York, or they want to be a guest on What's Happening Now radio show. What is the qualifications?
Well, they could reach out to me and send me their music, a little bio of what they've been doing. I don't really care about the numbers on Instagram.
Right.
I care about reality and what you've been doing.
Okay.
And if it sounds good and you're doing what you're doing, I don't have a problem. I'm open for everyone to come to my show, my platform. I'm all about independent everything.
Dope.
And it's not limited to just music, right? You can just, if you any type of artistry or any type of content that you're creating, you could just.
I had actors before. I have nonprofit, organization come through. I had kids, dancers.
Okay.
Everyone.
Dope.
So
reach out.
Yes,
definitely.
Artists of all genre, reach out to Miss Sunny Do. Get that mag feature, get that radio show feature. We coming up there.
Yes, I hope so.
It's a good look.
You should come for my anniversary, 6 years anniversary, September 17th. Let's go.
September 17th.
Yes, absolutely.
Pencil us in.
We in there.
The What's Happening Now radio show will be there for the anniversary. We're definitely going to celebrate you. Now, talk to me about Café con Lourdes.
I always wanted to do a podcast for a couple of years now, but I just didn't know which way to go.
Okay.
And I said, I want to do something. So being that it's been so tough for me to get into the Latin market, I always had a problem with my own culture. I don't know why.
Right.
I said, you know what? I want to create a Latin magazine. Okay. And I was starting working on the What's Happening Now What's Happening Now Latino magazine.
Okay.
So I was like, well, you know what? I had a vision because everything that I do comes from a vision, and those are my blessings. So I have to complete them to keep getting blessed.
Absolutely.
So it just happened. I love coffee. So
does our resident engineer.
Dunkin' Donuts, cut the check, please, for Brother F.
I love coffee, and I'm working on getting a coffee cart.
A coffee
cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a coffee cart?
You know, one of those cars in the street, and it sells coffee.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I feel like I've never seen that. Like
there's one on 32nd Street, fam.
You know
right there by the bank.
You know how those Arabs have a cart with food?
Yeah.
But it's a coffee cart. Yeah. Some people have coffee with the
bagels and all that shit in it. You see it more so in New York than over here. But they definitely have them in Journal Square. There's one on 32nd Street right by the bank. They're all over the place. Huh?
Yes.
So
I want to have a coffee cart. I'm working on that, trying to get my license and all that because I love coffee. That's what I want to do. And then one morning I woke up with there you go. Café con Lourdes. You could combine both.
Yeah.
Name the coffee cart that and create a podcast with that.
Exactly.
For the Latin culture only.
Okay.
I already do urban, everything else on the radio show, so let's do Café con Lourdes. Café con Lourdes, more mature me. Sunny do is the hoodie and jeans, and then Café con Lourdes is more like dressed up, heels, and everyone that comes to my podcast must bring me coffee. We'll make the coffee there. Okay. And we'll talk about the Latin culture, and you got to look nice to come to my podcast.
Okay. So it's more formal.
Yes, and
I'm going on that one alone. Book me.
I got the nice suits. I got really tailored suits.
Nice.
The VIP one.
And I just want us to talk about the Latin culture, and I want to make it into a film podcast.
Okay, so like a digital and video.
Yes.
Okay.
So I want to do like a.
Have you started recording already?
I have not because I want to make sure everything is perfect. Like I'm getting the shirts ready, the mugs to give away to my, guests. Right. I already have like 15 guests waiting online.
Lined up.
Yes. Nice. Location was sponsored by Soho Property in the city. Okay. And yeah.
What's your favorite coffee?
I love all coffee.
Yeah. What's your favorite coffee?
There is no favorite for me because I love all coffee.
Yeah.
Dark roast, but.
All right. Thank you.
But I like milk in it. No sugar with milk. That's me.
So, all right. So you said Café con Lourdes is your more formal podcast.
Yes.
So Take No Type Shit is your hoodie podcast?
Yes. When she comes to my show, I'm a whole different person.
Oh, that's what's up. We can definitely do both.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So that's a lot to have on your plate, and along with creating all this stuff, you also created a movie. So what led to that?
Yeah.
A vision. So my film was first, before the Café con Lourdes, 2 years ago, through the pandemic time.
Okay.
Once again, it was in October. I woke up in the morning and I had a vision of the name of the film, my actors, where I wanted, everything. And I said, okay, I need to execute. I need the storyline from start, middle, finish. I had to twist everything. I just didn't know how.
Right. Because it's
right. So I reached out to some of my friends that are producers. I was an actress in one of their films, and I asked them to allow me to be behind the scenes so I could see how they work.
Right.
And I was like, okay, this is what I really want to do. And when I got the vision of love is love, I just made it happen. A lot of work. I did everything on my own, my pocket. I made it happen. Pandemic times, it was really tough.
Right.
We did a lot of Zoom rehearsals and stuff like that.
Right.
It took me 2 years to do a 39-minute short film. Film.
That was my next question. How long did the production take you?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. Shout out to that, man. You've been getting a lot of love. You've been getting a lot of recognition. I believe I wrote it down somewhere.
LA Magazine.
LA Magazine, absolutely.
Yeah,
also the World Webfest.
Yeah.
World Fest
Mania, excuse me.
World
Webfest Mania.
So when I finished the magazine, I submitted it to the festival last year. And Catch Latin, they picked it up.
Okay.
And I won the Audience Choice Awards.
Oh, congratulations.
So my first one, I was like, yes, I can't believe it. I did it. I mean, for the first one, I see my do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
But my first one was pretty good for me.
Yeah.
And Audience Choice Awards, that's a good look for you. And But I'm studying the film, and I'm like, okay, I know what I could do better on my next film. Absolutely. And then this year, it got picked up. Mm-hmm. I didn't win, but it was such an experience because my film was at the theater, Regal Cinema.
Right.
Nice.
And I'm to see it there.
In Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah. Oh, in Manhattan.
It was big.
Dope.
And I was like, it looks so different on the big screen. It looks different.
Right.
So that's what it is. I don't want my film to be streaming through Tubi. Yeah. I want it film.
In theaters.
I did see that on YouTube. Somebody was in the theater on YouTube. I was like, that's kind of illegal, but it's dope though. Right. I get what they're doing.
Is the movie available now to the public?
It's on YouTube, but it's private.
Right. Okay.
You want to see, just reach out to me. I'll send it to you. I don't have it public because, like I said, I want to do something special with it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but when I saw the film on the big screen, I said, "That's what I want to do."
It felt amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could imagine. That's something you created. Now it's on the big screen.
Yeah. And it looks better than YouTube. It looks good.
And congratulations on all the recognition. Absolutely. How the LA Magazine feature come about and how did it feel?
LA Magazine feature was like a sponsor. Okay. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was born in LA, so why not?
Right.
You know. So they were like, okay, send us pictures, and they looked at my. I had an interview on New York Times Weekly, so they looked at that. They looked at everything that I was on, and they like, let's do it. And I was like, wow. So that morning, they texted me. They said, we need photos today, and I didn't have anything. So I got my next door neighbor, shout out to Rashid, and on his phone, went to the park because I live in Brooklyn by the Brooklyn Museum, and went there. And we took the photos, and I sent them, and I was like, I hope this works. And they're like, perfect.
Nice.
Nice.
Shout out to the Brooklyn Museum.
Yeah.
And the Brooklyn Botanical.
Yeah.
That's super dope, man. Yeah. Shout out to LA Magazine on the feature. Absolutely. Damn, what did I want to ask you? Oh, so when that came out, I believe you posted it, and you said you were born in LA, which I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
When did you relocate east?
When I was 2 years old, I came to Brooklyn. I have some Brooklyn over there.
Basically.
Dope, man.
Los Angeles, California, North Hollywood. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it is, but I will be going sometime soon this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully that movie's, not even hopefully, when that movie's in theaters, you will, premiere it in different cities. That's definitely going to be dope.
They're doing a LA Film Festival, so I'm hoping to attend that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You already submitted?
No, I'm not submitting. I just want to go to, network.
Yeah. All right, dope. Definitely keep submitting. Definitely. Anyone who is interested in watching the movie, reach out to Lourdes at Sunnydo1N, and she'll give you access to that private YouTube, and then you could check it out. Definitely Love Is Love. I got to watch it. Definitely a dope movie.
Absolutely.
An unexpected little twist, which made it dope. And you did not appear in the movie?
No. No. My daughter did. I didn't.
Okay.
Your daughter did.
I don't like to be in the forefront. I like to put everyone in the forefront. I'm a creator.
Who did your daughter play?
I don't know if you remember when the guy went inside the hair salon. She was at the reception desk, and she was telling him where to go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm a little
with the curly long hair.
Yeah.
And then at the wedding reception, she was there. I don't know if you noticed, she was holding a little bottle of coquito that my sister-in-law created. So we was promoting everyone.
Cross brand everything. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yes.
Shout out to that, man.
Brand placement.
Yeah, man, absolutely. That was when the dad was wilding, right? Like the homeboy's dad. Yeah. That was a dope character, man. And you wrote that all yourself?
Like I said, I told a friend of mine that I know that he's a producer. And when I told him my story from beginning to end, he's like, wow, I really love it. And a couple of days later, he called me. He told me, I got good news. And I was like, what? He goes, I wrote your film. I was like, what you mean you wrote my film? Like, that's my film. What does that mean? That is yours now? Because I don't know anything about the film industry. And he was like, no, I'm just helping you. So we sat down. I went over everything. He actually wrote almost everything that I said.
Okay.
And then he kind of switched a few things, and I was like, nah, we're switching that back how I wanted it to be. Yeah. So, I wrote something, I took some stuff out, and that's how it happened. But I gave him his credit. He's my co-writer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Omar Moore.
Shout out to Omar Moore. Definitely helping that work. Helping Love Is Love, the movie.
And I'm happy he did, because I take forever to write one little paragraph.
Okay.
So he made it really easy for me. Yeah.
All right. That's dope though. Like that was something we were discussing earlier, right? You come up with an idea and then you get people who know what they're doing to help you bring that idea to fruition.
Mm-hmm. That's the first time I got someone to help me.
There you go. Nah, shout out to that though.
Yeah.
Now what's next with the Love is Love brand?
A web series. Okay. Everyone asked me what's happening with the characters, what's gonna happen next. Are they together? Are they broken up? So I'm starting the web series. So I'm doing season 1, 7 episodes.
And when does that go into production?
I'm thinking like in another month. Okay. Like it's there. I just gotta start looking for location and stuff like that.
Nice.
Little fall love, and it's gonna pick up right where the movie ended.
Yeah.
Okay. Give us a little inside scoop. What's going on?
Well, this time I'm giving two artists are not coming back. I mean, 2 film actors not coming back. I'm removing a character, but I'm giving everyone a storyline about topics that are really happening today.
Okay.
So, for example, the main couple, they're just going to go through a phase where, you know, she's a little older and he's younger.
Yeah.
And he wants kids and she don't know she can have kids. Of course, it's going to be a twist at the end. I'm big on twists and stuff like that. The mom and dad, maybe one of them is going to go through cancer.
Oof.
Then the comedian guy, which is gay, and he's gay in real life, he's going to go through some relationship topics. So, yeah, mental health, all that. And one of the artists, the one that sang, he has his storyline too, where the artist is doing it big, and next thing you know,
everything goes down.
So there's a lot to come. And you said 7 episodes?
7 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Definitely something.
And then I also have another film I'm working on called Patterns.
And is that something totally different, something branched off?
Something totally different. It's more street. Okay. I'm only doing that because of my son. True life story. He got shot 11 times.
Wow.
And I just want to show 4 different stories and put it in one and show that it doesn't matter where you live, what kind of background you have, culture, whatever. Everyone goes through the same pattern.
Yeah.
You could be somewhere, you could get shot. So that's what I want to convey to the audience.
Dope. And how far along in the process are you with that?
It's all in my brain. I know exactly how it's going to be.
Right.
I just need to write it down.
Right.
Once I write it down, it's a wrap.
Dope.
And it's a negative to a positive.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. What was the name of that? Patterns.
Patterns. Street life.
When can we expect that?
I don't know. Maybe next year, 2024. I am looking for a lot of actors. A lot. All type of culture, all ages, don't matter.
Yeah, because you can apply it to everything,
There you go. So everybody be on the lookout for that. Patterns, be on the lookout for Love is Love, the web series. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Love is Love, the movie. We're looking to get a bigger premiere, right? Like a bigger...
bigger everything. I'm shopping right now for a cinematographer that I could really trust. And they could really see my vision. I am going to direct all my films this time.
Okay. But the cinematographer is going to help you with the web series and the patterns.
Well, if I have someone that I could really trust and they could see where I'm going, then that's who I'm going to stay with.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm looking to work. I don't trust everyone.
Right.
You know, so I gotta be cautious.
Not everybody sees what you see.
No.
Yeah.
And I don't want to work on people's time.
That's the other thing.
I want someone that is freely to work, and when I need him to be here on this day, he will be there. I don't want to wait on their time.
Yeah.
I don't, and that's one of my do's and don'ts that I learned. Yeah.
Give us 2 more do's and don'ts for the industry.
That's one of them. Like I don't want to
trust everybody. I mean, don't wait on anybody.
Don't wait. No. No, because if you wait, you will never get it done.
Right.
You know, so this time I'm going to do, this is the date of rehearsal, filming, and you need to be there. And if you can't apply and you cannot, then don't be involved. And that's how I'm going. Time is money.
Absolutely. Money.
Yes.
Shout out to one of my mentors, Milton, who explained to me that a dream is just a dream until you give it a goal. Right? So if you write down and you say, on this day, I'm going to start it. A dream is just a dream until it becomes a goal, and it becomes a goal by giving it a time frame and a date, right? So
like a deadline.
You have to give yourself these deadlines, and until you do, you're not going to put that pressure on yourself to complete and to accomplish, and it's just going to continue to be a dream. So definitely put that pressure on yourself, guys. Definitely make shit happen, bro. Miss Lourdes Bigio, a.k.a. Sunny Dew, has a lot on the plate, a lot coming up, a lot out already, a lot more to come. We definitely look forward to all that good stuff. So you've got Patterns, which is the next film. Love is Love. The web series. We're promoting Love is Love, the movie. Café con Lourdes coming soon. What's Happening Now radio show every Sunday, 1 p.m. DTF Radio. What's Happening Now New York Magazine. How often does that drop?
What, the magazine?
Yeah,
quarterly.
Like quarterly?
Okay.
You're managing 4 artists. What did I miss? What else is on the plate? The Sunny Dew Entertainment. I didn't mention that. Everybody, you know.
Yeah, but that's the money making right there. Yeah. Like I could be broke today and be like, you know what? Let me reach out to some people and I'll make money. Yeah. I used to make like $600 in 1 hour.
That's amazing.
Jesus Christ, that's lawyer money.
Wait till I put my mold out.
Hey, yo.
That big money. I'm partnering with Sunny Dew.
I didn't want to talk about something, but she wants me to talk about it. So
talk about it.
The LA magazine, once I finished, I dropped the magazine, whatever, and they reached out to me and they asked me if I wanted to be featured in another magazine. Okay. This is why I'm doing a photo shoot today.
Okay.
So it's the first time I'm saying it, so I don't want you guys.
No, talk your shit.
For me, it's huge. For me, it's huge. I'm going to be on the cover of Forbes magazine.
You're going to be on the cover of Forbes magazine. That is amazing.
It is, and I didn't want to talk about it, but LA magazine reached out to me and let's do it, and this is why I'm like this, prepping, to do a photo shoot later, but. I think by the time you guys release this, the magazine should be out.
Right.
Be on the lookout for Forbes.
Yes, congratulations. Big congratulations, brother F. You got them hand claps tuned up. Hit me with a hand clap, please.
Hell yeah.
If you don't, I'll clap it up myself. Congratulations to Sunny Dew. That's amazing news.
Hell yeah, Forbes magazine.
So big up
Forbes magazine has expanded, so they're doing a lot of special limited edition right now. And I'm probably gonna be on the Forbes Morocco.
Be on the lookout.
That's awesome. Make sure y'all are following at Sunny Dew. That's SUNYDEW. Stay in tune with everything that's going on. What's Happening Now New York Magazine. I'm gonna pop up in there. I'm about to be featured in there. Word up. I gotta do like my push-ups first.
Yeah, man, push-ups.
Pull up in there. What's Happening Now radio show on DTF. Café con Lourdes. Love is Love, the movie. Love is Love, the web series, coming soon. Patterns, the movie, coming soon. Be on the lookout for all these super dope artists. Showtime TV, Nimrod, Federal, Truth, Y, and the brother Roy Raps.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, young lady, I know you have a photo shoot and big things on the agenda for tonight. My homie VSOP is going to run you through 10 shots.
Oh, I didn't.
With VSOP. You ain't prepped 10 shots? Oh.
I did not.
The GAHHDcast is looking for a new co-host, y'all. Holla at your boy at @money_burns if you want to apply.
I was so smitten by our conversation.
Nah, definitely. Next time when we reconnect, we'll have 10 shots with BSOP on deck. But until then, Lourdes, thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything you're doing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Can I give a shout out?
Absolutely. Shout out everybody.
So I have to give a shout out to my makeup artist, London Trebor.
Yes, London, shout out to you. You ain't get to hook me up my bags, but I know next time you got me. I appreciate it.
I got to give a shout out to my sister, Joe Flores.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
Joe, absolutely.
And my niece is here, my nephew is here. Shout out to my son and daughter home. But
your son survived the 11 shots?
Yes, he did.
Amen to that. Shout out to that, man.
Shout out to family.
Yes. Shout out to niece and nephew in the building. Little man on the pianos. Follow that.
That's right.
That's your thing. Follow that.
Absolutely.
Shout out to everybody else. Roy Raps in the building. Shout out to him.
It's the God.
Dolly in the building. Lunar Bright. Make sure y'all get right with the teeth whitening. And also Dolly empanadas available now. She brought like 40 and they gone.
I didn't get one, so I don't know where that was.
17 of them.
But listen, I want to give shout out to Dolly too, because she used to help me with my hair and
she
back.
Did the hair?
Behind. Yes, thank you so much.
Dolly hair.
And we're gonna work on some things later.
Come through, get the teeth whitened, the hair done, all that. Get some empanadas while you're here. All that good stuff. Shout out to Brother F. As always, Straight Fuego Studios. If you need studio time, somewhere to record a podcast, somewhere to rehearse, somewhere to do a video, at Ephraim R711. Shout out to my niece, Ash, in the building, my chauffeur. She's going to be driving me home shortly. Shout out to that.
Nice. Thank you.
Shout out to my co-host.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody tuned in, episode 160. And, of course, shout out to Sunny Dew for pulling up.
Thank you. And shout out to you guys for having me here.
Absolutely.
Straight Fuego. Yeah.
Straight Fuego Studios.
Thank you.
GAHHDcast episode 160.
160,
Let
okay.
me go back.
When does it release?
Second. This will release
Tuesday.
No, Roy Rap will release Tuesday.
Oh.
He'll release the following Tuesday.
Great.
So we're gonna fade out with a little R&B. Let's see. I'm just freestyling right now. I'm just going down the list. Is this the right one? Let me make sure I'm connected.
Thank you so much. Love is love.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
love is love. Thank you for pulling up. I'm still connected.
If you need representation, you know where to go.
Really great.
My volume is right.
Thank you.
What you got?
I feel like we Latin right here on these old.
That's it. We all got it.
Shout out to Mariah Carey, the Bad Boy remix. GAHHDcast episode 160. Shout out to Sunny Dew. Thank you for pulling up. Boy Raps in the building. Young Ash, Joe, London, Brother F, Dolly, nephew and niece. I'm the Brother Burns. To the right of me, the Brother BS.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sing because I don't get paid to do that. Sunny Dew, you manage podcasters?
Yes.
I'm going solo. And Burns.
He's been going solo.
And I'm out. I've been going solo for too long. It's time to make it a reality. I'm giving it a date now.
Thank you.
Making it a goal.